Good morning, my fellow traders. An early update, and it's not a weekend's video. It's going to be a quick video because I was getting lots of messages from traders that now we are broken above the top and what to expect from here. So I wanted to record an early video because I'm going to go through fundamentals as well and technicals with that. So to see what to expect from here, and as the price just broke above the double top area. Now I've been mentioning that these are the areas which is a minor level. So I've been mentioning that couple of times again and again. And now I'm going to show you some conditions what to look for your trading when you're looking and trading from these zones. Trading doesn't mean just winning. It also means losing. And if you take a trade, doesn't mean you just win in the trade, and you have to train your mind to take your losses. Now, I'm going to quickly show you how the natural gas inventory report played out throughout this whole year. Now, I've marked the lines where when we had a news released on 30 minutes time frame, exactly on these time frames and how it impacted on natural gas. Now, I've already made a video first how to read these inventory reports. You should know how to read this, and I've already made a video right here how to read natural gas storage report with a full cheat sheet. I highly recommend you guys to watch this video so that you know how to read these reports because it sometimes impact on natural gas heavily. With that, I've also made a video how to trade technicals with news events, especially with natural gas. Mainly I've given natural gas and gold example in this video in combination of these inventory reports and signals. So please, before you watch this video, make sure you watch these two videos so that you know how we can take efficient trading decisions. As I don't upload videos on Fridays, so that is why I want to record this brief video so that you can watch it and see what to expect today and tomorrow as well. Of course, if you are a member, you can always get in touch with me via email. Students can always get in touch with me on Discord group. So now I want to show you the inventory report that has been released this year. Now we had a bearish report right here that was released when on 23rd of January 2025. I want to show you here as well. 23rd of January 2025 on 15:30 UK time. So 23rd of January 2025. 23rd of January 2025 15:30 UK time. So we had a bearish report, and as you can see how nicely it impacted and pushed the price lower. Now I want to point one more thing here. You see the bearish report release day, and as I trade on 4-hour time frame, what do you see here? The candle closed below 50 EMA. So if you follow me from a couple of years, if you know my methods, if you know my strategy, in that case, technically, I was bearish here. With fundamentals, we were bearish, but technically, I was bearish. No signal, but yes, we had a minor double top here as well. And then the price pushed lower dramatically. So let's move ahead and look for the next signal which we had here on net gas. Then we had a bullish signal right here on 30th of Jan 2025. Right here, as you can see, we had a bullish signal. The readings were less than expected. As you can see right there, minus 321, and we had a forecast of minus 317. Means we had less than expected. If you want to understand how to read this report in minus, feel free to check this video. It will explain you how to read these reports. So bullish reading, and the reading were less than expected. What does it mean? If the reading of natural gas is less than expected, and it implies the greater demand and bullish for natural gas. So I want to show you here. Now with this reading, did I enter right away? I did not enter right away because I had no signal. Now looking at on 30 minutes time frame, as you can see, we were looking at this zone at that time. What do you see here? A bullish engulfer on 30 minutes time frame, and as you can see, after the news, it didn't react exactly at the same time. It took a while, and in combination of bullish signal, we waited for the price to come down here, and it forms a bullish signal technically as well. And from here, the price started to push up. So that is how we need to understand the fundamentals and news if you are looking at inventory reports. So here we had a good push up. Now I want to show you the next one, a bullish inventory report again. That happens on 6th of Feb recently on 2025. Now, 6th of Feb 2025. I'm going to come to the recent one which is expected today. That is why I'm showing you this inventory report, how to look at them for the futures. Now, 6th of Feb, the reading is again less than expected, less than the forecast. Means again we were bullish for natural gas. Now, right here, we were bullish for natural gas, but as you can see, it didn't push up straight away. We are looking here on 30 minutes time frame. I want to show you on 4-hour. When we had a bullish reading, where were we? We were above 50 EMA, and what do you see here? A bullish candle, right? A bullish candle, and it didn't push up straight away, but it took a while, but it reacted nicely, and then it pushes up since that reading. We had multiple signals in between. We had a bullish engulfer, a pullback entry here. We had a swing low bullish engulfer here, a bullish engulfer here, and we had a recent bullish engulfer that was mentioned just in today's video. So now I want to go through yesterday's video as well, but before that I want to show you what to expect next. Now the reading is what? The reading is minus 90B. The forecast is what? Forecast is minus 90B, and the previous is minus 174. Means we had a significant difference from the previous and the forecasted one. So if the forecast is, let's say, more than minus 90B, for example, the actual reading come up as minus 100, minus 200, minus 300, whatever you see above 90, in that case the reading will be again bullish. But let's say from the previous one we had a 90 forecasted and it came up as 90, or it came up below 90. For example, we had something minus 80, minus 70, means the reading will be more than expected. And if the reading is more than expected, means a weaker demand in natural gas and bearish for natural gas prices. So if that comes up like that, in that case we will see a bearish moves. Now that is something we have got here on fundamentals. The bearish moves doesn't mean we're going to start selling natural gas. So it is something I want to explain you what to look for. Fundamentals in combination of these fundamentals and readings. And if let's say if the reading is bearish, in that scenario what I'll be looking at technically, if the reading came bearish, we can see a possible big pullback retracement. Right now I will combine this reading, this retracement, with my technicals. Now that reading might give me a pullback, and that pullback will be another opportunity for me to buy above 50 EMA. That is all I'll be looking at this point, since we are broken above this zone. Now there is another thing we can get. We are still not completely broken above this level which was mentioned in my previous videos. Right here, still not completely broken above. Now with this reading, and if the price is still inside this zone and we have not got much momentum above this zone, and if the reading came bearish and the price comes into overbought situation, with that we have a bearish reading and a bearish engulfer. If we have a strong bearish engulfer, in that case we are going short. Again, that short doesn't mean we are going to reverse from here. If you remember, I've been mentioning that we are bullish on a high time frame. That is something I've been mentioning since the start of the year, but we want to capture bearish moves as well. So technically we are now bullish, and if the bearish news came up, I want to see a pullback without any conditions, no sell condition, and above 50 EMA. If you have a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long. If you have a strong bearish engulfer, let's say we have some consolidation here, we have a green and a red bearish engulfing candle, something like this, I will go short from it. Now I want to see a bearish engulfer must engulf the previous candle with a whole body and with a wick as well of the previous body. That is all I want to see, because these minor levels are not a strongest level and risky levels. That is why I want to see a good condition. Now for me on Ovanda, that was a buy signal. I've mentioned that from this bullish engulfer, price can push up and then come back down, might forms a double top, and in this push up I will take my 1 ATR, which is my 57 points take profit, which is an ATR of this candle, as you can see right up there, because I trade on Ovanda. I look for my condition here on Ovanda, as well as my broker for natural gas is Ovanda. But on the other platform, we do have a bearish signal which I'm going to go through very shortly. But let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. So very simple, look at the double top for the valid trades. But we do have a bullish engulfer right here, and that can still play out, and that is a valid pattern here on Ovanda. Looking at that, that can still push up 1 ATR for the target. For example, if I enter this trade, I will not go more than 1 ATR for now, which is 5 right here. And that could be a little scalp for me, that is all. Because the price is already inside the level of resistance, and we might get a possible double top, and there's a chance the price pushes up, spikes up from here, and then pushes back down, leaving a wick here and forms a double top pattern. So that is all we are looking at. We do have a buy signal here, and we are also looking at the sell signal. So it's totally up to you. If you want to take this trade for the 1 ATR target, it's totally up to you. You can still take it or keep your stop loss bit below the wick as well. That is something you can do, and move your take profit 1-to-1 as well. And then look for the possible double top, which is the 382 candle, or a good entry will be bearish engulfing pattern. That will be a very good double top. Perfect. So my goal was just to go for the little scalp. That is all, because I was expecting a double top pattern. For me, I'm out. And after this take profit hit, we had a bearish 382 candle. Now from these zones, if I would have entered, let's say I would have entered right here, And that is a valid bearish double top pattern as well, just to let you know. But let's say if I would have entered right here, my stop loss is right here and my take profit is right here. In that case, I'll be out from this trade. I made a money here, but I lose the money here. I'll be out on break even. So that is all I want to teach you and show you, that if the double top didn't play out, there is no need to hold on with your trades and fight with the market. As we are now above the zone and we are now above this first stop, I'll be more interested to take my buy trade at this moment. So for me, if I was in a sell trade, I would be out at this point. But I have taken this trade, which I've clearly mentioned in today's video. Now here on capital.com, I want to point few things here. Now we do have a bearish pin bar. Yes, that was a valid double top for me. I have not taken this trade since I was already in my buy trade here, right here. But I was about to take a trade right here, but the price opened above in gap. After this candle closes, I was going to sell, but as the price opened above in gap, it saved me to enter this trade. But if you're someone, let's say, who entered without any conditions right here, that is bad for you. That is why I say wait for the close and wait for the conditions. Now, after this close, there is no opportunity for me to sell it because the price opens above in gap. Give me a signal that now we have broken above this high and we have a likely chance of a push up from here. So in a long run, if you have seen my first few videos of the start of the year, I've clearly mentioned the zone above right here. Again, I'm mentioning this zone, but it is something could happen maybe at the half of the year, maybe at the quarter of the year, at the end of the year. But we are still bullish weekly as well. On a weekly time frame, the price is pushing up nicely from my trend continuation zone that was sent to my members as well. Now we are still inside the resistance, and if the price, let's say, by the time the report releases, is still inside the zone and forms a clear double top. Now, clear double top mean exactly like this, but ideally from the minor zone, a double top with a bearish engulfing pattern is something I would prefer most. For example, let's take it as a double top. If we have a double top here and we had a bearish engulfer like this, for me, that would be a strongest entry for the double top pattern. It doesn't mean anything to me because it didn't happen at the resistance area. For me, it must happen at the resistance area. I must want to see a bearish engulfer with a double top pattern. That is the strongest way of entering a double top pattern. So very simple and very easy. Keep it very simple in a nutshell. As the price is now overbought, pullback and a correction is expected. If there is a bearish inventory there, that can be a pullback, a deep pullback, could be above 50 EMA, and that will be the strongest entry for me, which is my pullback entry bullish. Exactly same on gold. As you can see, I'm still in the trade, it's still running. Clearly mentioned yesterday, I won't be taking this as an entry, but if we have another pullback with a bullish engulfer, that will be the strongest entry. I want to show you the clip so that it makes total clear to you. So keep an eye on this bullish engulfer. That could be a risky entry. The good entry will be some more pullback above 50 EMA. And if we have a bullish engulfer right here, that will be a very good entry. This will be a valid but going to be very risky entry. Perfect. So exactly the same thing I'm looking here. In an uptrend, bearish engulfer, I'm going to go long. If there is a strong bearish engulfing pattern, I mean bullish engulfer. Sometimes I mix the words. I'm sure you guys figured it out. Sometimes I say double top to double bottom and double bottom to double top because that is all is going in my head all the time. So sometimes I mix my words. So bearish engulfer can be a signal of a little scalp, exactly what we did here with a buy trade, and with a pullback, a bullish engulfer will be my buy entry. Again, we are long-term bullish on a weekly time frame, and I'll be more interested to take my buy trades with a pullback entry bullish. There is a minor zone here as well, but a major zone is right up there. So that is why I'm just expecting a pullbacks from these zones on the way up. I also want to show you one more thing. If you go back on 1 hour time frame, aggressive entry has played out, but double top entry wouldn't have played out. That was a clear double top with a bearish engulfing pattern. Now, as you can see, we're getting aggressive entry here. Now, this could be a pullback if we have a close like this. And if you see the ATR of this candle is just a little scalp of 30 points. And as you can see, that easily hit that. So if you're looking on smaller time frame trades, and if that happens on a minor level, that could be risky as well. So major levels with the conditions is something I prefer the most. So at this point, we are pushing up, broken above the first stop with a pullback. Could be a deep pullback. Doesn't mean I'm scared or the price is going to reverse. With a deep pullback, I'm more interested to take buy trades and going to go long from here. We might get a major double top here, and I'll see another condition here. If broken above these highs again, after the pullback, we are looking at the upper level, which I want to keep you guys informed as well. So for now, look for the pullback entry bullish or a double top if you have a clear and strong double top with a complete bearish engulfer must engulf the wick as well. So look for that on all three platforms and look at the report as well. On NEMEX, we are already broken above the zone. So pullback entry is something I want to see. And the next level above, which is right up there on NEMEX, it is something I'm looking at for the price to get to and reject from here. But for that, we need to see lots of pullbacks as well. Coming in gold, clearly mentioned, as you have just seen in the netcast part of the video, that if the price closes as a bullish engulfer, I'm going to go long and my target will be what? $118, right? $18 mean 1800 pips. That already hit my targets. As you can see, $18 has been hit, but it is something I've mentioned in my yesterday's video. For now, I'm just looking at this bullish engulfer. A close, once close, I'm going to take my trades accordingly. Feel free to check that out, that I'll be managing my trade with a bigger target and keep my stop loss lower as well. So for now, expect a push up to the recent highs, something like this. Expect a rejection from the recent highs. Could be a bearish engulfer. Expect a pullback here. And if we have a divergence in the RSI, in that case, I'm expecting a deep pullback. So let's see how it goes. But for now, I'm expecting a push up to these zones and then a bearish engulfer will be a signal the price is going to give us a pullback. There is no resistance here, but just a general pullback and correction I'm expecting from here. And it is not one of my entry pattern according to my aggressive entry from the zones. So keep an eye, expect a push up and rejection from this zone. On silver, we are pushing up, heading towards the double top area, and it might align with the gold double top as well. 32.46 goes to 32.66 is an area from where I want to see a rejection. If there is a bearish engulfer, that is my short signal. Give my stop loss above, take profit can be 1-to-1 and manage to 1.4-to-1 reward to risk ratio. For now, I'm not buying unless and until we are not broken above these highs. Just look for the sell signal from this area. Finally, we have crude oil. We are getting very close to the break of the previous lows, which is right here on this platform. Once the price break and close below this low, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bearish. I might draw another zone which I'm going to send to my members later on, but for now, once we are broken below, that is all I'm looking at, pullback entry bearish, and then we are looking at this level below, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming video. So if you keep an eye, pullback entry bearish is something will be in a play once we are closed and broken below this low. And on Oanda as well, look at these conditions on both platform. Only sell trades at this point, but wait till the price break and close below these lows. So hope that video, that brief analysis has given you some sort of value. If yes, hit a like button for me. It really helps me in a YouTube algorithm. I hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video and have an awesome weekend.